I'm jumping back in to the girl in 6E. Got the AirPods in. Libby's up. Oh, jeez. It snowed even more last night. Last night I got really cold, like, because I took off my hoodie because I was so hot, and then in the middle of the night I got so cold, so I put the hoodie back on, and I'm just now realizing I literally put it on backwards. Like, am I okay? Anyways, welcome to day 4 of Winterween, where I lose my mind apparently. Last night I stayed up pretty late. I think that's why I had a kind of late start to my day, because I was up until like 2 in the morning, not by choice, because insomnia. I always sing anytime I say insomnia because it makes me feel better. But yeah, anyways, last night I was listening to The Girl in 6E on audio. I got up to 47% of the way through this book last night, and this book is just so interesting. Like, I can honestly say that I can't really predict where this is going because it's just so unpredictable. Like, I don't think I've ever read anything like this. And if you didn't know, I kind of touched on this yesterday in yesterday's vlog, but it's basically just about this girl who like has these killing urges. Like, she really just wants to freaking kill people, and so because of that she doesn't allow herself to leave her apartment, and they actually have like a deadbolt like on the outside of her apartment that this one guy is in charge of, like never letting her out because she's afraid she's gonna like fucking kill people. And also she makes her living by being a cam girl, and so there's like a lot, like a ton of, you know, very descriptive moments in this book where we just get to see her cam girl life, see what she does. You know, this is how she makes all of her money, so we just get a lot of descriptions about, you know, these men who are paying her lots of money to, you know, do things, to imagine doing things to her and like seeing her naked, and there's a lot of, you know, sexual things going on in this book. And you know, as I said, it is very unpredictable. I can't seem to predict where it's going at any given moment. I do enjoy following from this protagonist though, because I do find her to be very interesting, and I'm just kind of like trying to figure her out, I guess, you know, because even though this entire book all takes place within the 4 walls of her apartment, which sounds like it can be kind of boring, it's also just like still so fascinating, you know, because she still does have a lot of interactions. You know, she's always talking to like her 2 therapists, like she has 2 different therapists, and she has like this one delivery man that's like her friend because he knows to just like leave the package at the door even if it needs a signature. Like, he knows that she will not come to the door and that he's expected to leave it there. And so she has these like really interesting relationships going on still, even though she like is basically like locked off from the world in her little apartment. But yeah, I don't know, it seems like within this last little bit here that I was just listening to last night, things are really starting to pick up, like action wise, you know, because for a while there I was like, okay, like where is this going, and like what's even gonna be happening, and why is this a thriller? And now I'm like, oh, okay, I see, like I can start to feel where we're going here. It's getting really interesting. But yeah, as far as like reading today, I don't really know what my plans are for today. I think I'm gonna try to go out into the snow and see like how bad it is, and see if I can manage like driving to my parents' house today. But either way, I think it's supposed to rain in like these next few hours, so maybe it'll start to clear up then and I can go over later today. I don't really know. But yeah, I think for now the focus is going to be like figuring out what to eat, and then I would like to read more of Where They Wait today. I mean, I don't know, we'll have to see what I'm in the mood for, because like honestly I could go either way with like which book I want to finish today. Alright, for breakfast I just made bagel with cream cheese, and then I got some oatmeal with fresh blueberries from the store yesterday. Love it. Rachel made this extravagant breakfast sandwich.
I like that one.
On an everything bagel. Like, damn.
It's Gouda.
And she got Chobani over there.
Yeah, gotta have some dairy in it.
Yeah. Some dairy to start the day rough. Dang. You took a sock.
What are you doing?
I think it's your sock. Dang. This is the view. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Dang it. Now I'm going to jump back into Where They Wait. And Rachel's over there filming a bullet journal video. How exciting. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon right now, but I wanted to update you because I'm on page 206 in this book. So I read a good 100 pages this morning, and I feel like I don't really know how to talk about this book, which is why sometimes it's hard to like daily vlog like this or to update vlogs because I don't always know exactly how I'm feeling about this book. I'm not absolutely loving it the way that I was yesterday, which is like slightly disappointing, but I'm also like, okay, just give the book a chance. You know, this is like a very slow burn. I feel like this book is very mild horror, at least, you know, for now, like for the most part. I'm 200 pages in and we've only kind of had 2 scenes that were like really kind of creepy so far. I feel like this book actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Recursion by Blake Crouch because of the talk about like memories and the way like there's so much like science behind this app and like things in his past that have happened that have to deal with memories. It's all very interesting. But I do feel like it's kind of a slow burn. Like the story's just moving at a little bit of a slower pace than I would like, I think. But I am still definitely curious to see where it goes. I just feel like so far it's been going in a direction that I wasn't expecting. And it's not like my favorite. So I don't know if this is still going to be a 5-star for me. Like I knew I was probably jinxing it saying that early on that I was going to be a 5-star, but sometimes I just get this feeling, you know? But yeah, I mean, I'm still really enjoying it. Like if things go well, this could obviously still be a 4-star or even a 5-star book for me. I'm just a little bit, I don't know, like I guess I'm a little bit bored by those last 100 pages. Like I kind of want this story to move along. Yeah, so now that it's like about 2:30, I kind of want to like go out into the parking lot and see like our snow situation and see how bad it is and see if there's any way that I can still go to my parents' house by tonight. I mean, the thing that I'm most nervous about is our parking lot and then my parents' neighborhood. Like their neighborhood doesn't get plowed very much and it's just like, it's usually really bad in their neighborhood. But we're supposed to be getting a bunch of rain tonight, so I'm hoping that it at least clears it all out tonight so that if anything I can just go in the morning. But I also kind of just want to go out there. I want to check the mail. I want to see the state that my car is in right now and then just kind of make a decision from there. He's just on his heating pad all cozy. Wow, they actually plowed our street. Interesting. It's like so deep right next to my car. Yeah, and I don't think I can back out of this. So I just came back from the snow and I got 2 packages in the mail, so I thought it'd be fun to like open them on camera because I'm not totally sure what they are. But yeah, the snow out there is pretty intense. Like I'm kind of surprised that they plowed our parking lot because they never do that. Like they never do that. But also it kind of created the problem of like now there's like a 2-foot wall of snow behind my car and like my car just I don't want to risk putting my car through that right now, okay? I'm just gonna let the rain kind of clear it out a little bit tonight and then try tomorrow. That's the plan. But yeah, let's open these packages. This one says it's from Simon & Schuster. Oh, okay, I remember this. Oh my gosh, so it's The Appeal, which is one that I've actually been seeing around lately a lot everywhere. On the cover, it has this little blurb, and it says, 1 murder, 15 suspects, can you uncover the truth? This is crazy. Apparently, this is an international bestseller, and it says, a dazzlingly clever modern Agatha Christie. I think this is one that's kind of told with, like, a lot of like articles and emails and like text messages. It just looks like really interesting. That's so freaking cool. So thank you to Simon & Schuster for that. That's awesome. And then the other package is from Macmillan Publishers. Let's see. This is, oh, What is this? This is A Man of Honor, the prequel to A Woman of Substance. Okay. So yeah, this was sent by St. Martin's Publishing Group. You see, sometimes these things happen where they send me a book that I did not request. Something like this where I'm probably never gonna read this. So usually if I end up getting books like this that they just send to me that I didn't request, I usually just end up like donating them immediately if I don't want them, because like this is not my thing. How kind of them to send it to me anyway. Like every now and then, I think it's because they have my address like on a list or something, they'll just send me things, which is really cool. But also like I feel bad because I would have said no if they had asked me if I wanted this book, but they just like send it anyways, and then this ends up happening where like I'm not really interested, so I'm probably just gonna end up donating it so that somebody else could read it, you know, that is interested in it. But yeah, cool, how exciting. I'm excited about the appeal, so that is pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, it's about 2:45 and I think I might just have a little bit more of that iced coffee that I had yesterday. I get a little nervous whenever I drink like too much coffee in a row because, you know, my freaking GERD, it's been known to act up pretty intense, so I don't want to like push my limits, but also I just want like a tiny little bit of coffee to get me through the afternoon. And I'm gonna spend the entire afternoon just trying to read Where They Wait and like trying to get through it. Going to paint. We've recently taken up the hobby of painting a little bit. It's just been fun. What are you gonna paint? Can you show me?
I'm painting this.
Oh my god, so cute.
Yeah, I'm scared.
You'll be able to paint it no problem because Rachel's a professional.
I'm not.
Like Rachel's so good at this shit.
I'm scared.
I'm not. I'm going to be painting in my new bullet journal. Yeah, I'm gonna like taping off the page and painting because I'm gonna use like paint pens in this journal, so there's gonna be a few pages that I paint with like an ombre kind of situation. And yeah, and then this is a tracker. Rachel's actually helping me a little bit with my journals. This is like a sneak peek of what it's gonna look like, but I'm gonna use this little picture on this side once there's paint on it. But yeah, it's exciting, very exciting stuff.
This feeling getting harder to tell if I'm dreaming. Will you believe in? Do you see all the things that I'm seeing? I keep telling myself it will happen eventually, and I keep holding on. I would rather lose with you than try to win with somebody new.
Look at Rachel's beautiful painting. I love it. It's so beautiful, like so simplistic but so lovely. Thanks. See that one too. It's beautiful. Wow. Look at you go. Amazing.
Honestly, what else can I do? What is happening? I need something to believe in. Give me something, give me anything. I just
What the heck? She's on a roll. Oh my god, so cute. Palm trees and little birds in the sky. I'm obsessed. So good.
I would
what's up? It's just after 9 o'clock, and yeah, it's been a really lovely night of just painting some things. Obed was able to go and pick us up dinner at Chipotle because he has, you know, the Subaru, so he can like get around in the snow a little bit easier. And yeah, we've just been painting, and I'm really excited with how some of these turned out. Like, the idea was that I can just paint some like random pages in this reading journal and then just write with either like a black or white pen on top of this. I did order some like paint pens that are like white pens that you can write on top of paint, but like I just want to write in like 2022 goals and then just have them here. Like, isn't that gonna be so cute, I think? And then I also just love the way that this pink ombre one came out, and then I'm gonna be able to put like the little picture of me like on there and put like, I just wanted this for my like growth page so I can see like what I started the year at, and then as the year goes I can fill it out. This was totally inspired by my friend Katie, by the way. Like, she painted in her journal and it like totally inspired me. She did black paint though, which was very bold. I'm just thinking I want to do more like ombres like that, but like I would love to include more stuff like this in my journal. But yeah, I've kind of been working on putting together this reading journal. My sister's kind of helping me with like some of the fonts because I'm not the best with, you know, handwriting. It's not my specialty, and like with designing things, like Rachel just has a much better eye for that, so she's been helping me with that, which has been fun. But anyways, I did read a little bit more of Where They Wait this afternoon. I got up to page 238, and so I do think I'm gonna read a little bit more before I go to bed tonight because it is only 9 o'clock and I'm pretty much caught up on editing this right now, which is fantastic because usually I'm like editing until like 11 or midnight, and it just takes me so long to get caught up that by the time I'm done editing I'm just like really tired and I want to go to bed. So it's kind of cool that it's early enough that I'm done editing this video and I'm just gonna read this book tonight. And I am still really enjoying this book. I just want to talk about something in this book that is a spoiler, but it's like part of the reason why I'm still so intrigued by this book and why I'm still thinking it could be a 5-star book for me, just because it's been on my mind like all day and I was talking to my sister about it. And usually that's like a really good sign if I'm like feeling the need to talk to somebody. Like, it's usually like my sister or my parents, but if I feel the need to like talk about a certain book and being like, what do you think of this, or what would you do in this situation, then usually that means it's like very thought-provoking and that it's like staying on my mind. So I wanted to talk like a little bit about this book, like some spoilery things, so I'll put spoiler on the screen while I'm talking about it. But if you want to click out of this vlog now, I totally understand. It's pretty much already over. I'm sorry it's so short. But anyways, you've been warned. Spoilers are coming about this book. So the main thing that I'm finding really fascinating about this book is the aspect of, you know, this science and this technology and this app being able to help shape people's dreams. You know, like that's the thing that this book is about. But something that I thought was really interesting and thought-provoking, and I think creates for a really interesting discussion, is the fact that our main character, Nick, at the beginning of this book, he doesn't know that when he was a teenager, his mom was actually kind of involved with this science that helped erase some of his memories from when he was a teenager, because we find out, this is a spoiler by the way, this is a spoiler, Nick finds out in this book that he was driving the car that ended up getting his dad killed. Like, he didn't know, he didn't remember the accident at all because his mom had used this technology in order to, like, she used this science to help him erase those memories. And because of that, she was able to like shape his dreams. And that's why he's saying like he doesn't dream. Like, he just sees blackness when he dreams now because he doesn't have dreams, he doesn't have nightmares, and like those memories are completely erased from his mind. And it's really interesting because now this lady named Renee, who like works for the app, she's saying that she's nervous that they're like gonna start abusing the power of the app, or that people aren't gonna know how powerful this app is. Not only does it, you know, shape your dreams, but like the idea of it is really cool, right? Because it's like the idea of being able to shape your dreams and being able to prevent yourself from having nightmares. You know, they're talking about in this book how, yeah, it'll lower your cholesterol, or oh, it'll like lower your stress if you don't have any nightmares. But what they don't know is that while it's doing that, I think it's also erasing their traumatic experiences in life that would be giving them those nightmares, or like that PTSD. And so there's this ethical question of whether or not that's right for somebody to be able to take away memories that might be a part of that person's identity, you know, because our main issue, like Nick's main issue, our main character, he has a big issue with the fact that they didn't even get his consent with like taking away the memories of how his dad died. And they were like, but you don't understand, like you were grieving so hard and you weren't the same person, and by erasing those traumatic experiences, you were able to like move on and be happy again. But now he feels like a part of his identity and like who he is was stolen, which, you know, I feel like he's accurate in feeling that way. And so it's just really interesting because it's like, if someone could choose to, you know, have the trauma from their lives erased, like would they choose to do so? And is it ethically right to, you know, make it seem like you're just trying to shape their dreams when in reality you're trying to erase the trauma out of their life? It's like, I know they think that they're doing a good thing, and maybe they are, but like I also think that trauma plays a huge part in our identities and how we grow as people sometimes. And so that does, like, I can totally see how Nick's character would be like, no, that's like erasing part of my identity, and like he should totally have a say in that, right? But it's also like, if you could like say do this, like if you could go about erasing trauma from your life, like would you choose to do so? Doesn't that trauma kind of shape who you become in the future? Like, I don't know, it's just a really interesting conversation happening in this book, and it's very thought-provoking. I'm loving, like, the idea of this app is really cool, but it's also really cool because there's these instances where these people are like using the app and then they're dying under like suspicious circumstances, and most of the deaths are being ruled out as like suicides, but it's like they're listening to the app and they're like believing in a certain thing and then they like jump or fall to their death, and it's like very suspicious. And so I don't know, I'm just finding this book to be really fascinating. It is definitely a slow burn for sure, but also just the concept of it is just really cool and really thought-provoking. And I guess the whole idea of like dreams and memories is what is reminding me of recursion so much. So yeah, I don't know, like I'm enjoying this. I want to see where it goes, you know? So yeah, those are my thoughts for the day. But anyways, I think I'm gonna continue reading Where They Wait tonight, and then tomorrow morning, hopefully the rain will just like clear up all of that snow and I'm gonna be going over to my parents' house. Like that's the plan. So tomorrow's vlog hopefully will be more exciting because I'll be like with my parents and with Phoenix at the house, and it'll just be like a nice calm time. Yeah, happy day 4 of Winterween. I hope you all had a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.